Okay, so I don't know if this is working, but if it is, it's the dumbest damn workaround ever. I'm on a Mac. I'm using my fancy camera hooked up to the Mac with this microphone thingy, and the Mac can't figure out how to just do a straight recording, so I have to do a screen recording of a portion, export it into iMovie, upload it onto the internet, and then put it onto YouTube. Instead, just because I don't want to do this live streaming. So, enough of that. Cheers. It's my birthday, or it will be by the time y'all see this. And yeah, how you doing? So a year ago, I made a similar birthday video, or not similar, but just a birthday video last year that basically claimed I was gonna do grand and marvelous things in the then upcoming year. I was gonna find financial independence and conquer the world and travel and live out of a van and all of these things. None of that happened. I'm not financially independent. I'm working on it. I don't live out of a van. You know, live at, at a home, which is probably better given COVID. Oh, I can't even say that word because apparently YouTube might not monetize you if you use that word, which is the dumbest damn thing ever. So, yeah, there's a lot of reasons. I first of all, didn't really know how to become financially independent or what I was going to do, and I still sort of don't. We'll talk about that in a bit. Um, Also, the dumpster fire that is 2020 happened, and we're all kind of caught up in that mess. So again, cheers. And you're probably watching this possibly in the afternoon, but this is recorded around midnight on my birthday. So yeah, I'm having a whiskey. If this is even working. If not, I'll record it in the morning with coffee, and it'll be a whole different demon, and we'll go from there. So, anyways, yeah, if you really want, I'm leaving last year's video up in the archives. You can go hunt it down. It's kind of embarrassing now to look back on it. My YouTube channel was a lot different back then. It was kind of unfocused, and I did recordings about my dog and about art and wandering around and about a bunch of other stuff. And then I kind of stopped. I just kind of lost interest and kind of didn't do anything. So, um, and then COVID happened, and I realized I was horribly bored, and I was stuck at home, and I had nothing to really do. So I started reading comic books again, and I bought a mystery box, and that kind of led me down this rabbit hole, and the rabbit hole is kind of where I am now. I don't know if I can turn this sort of mishmash of comic booky stuff that I talk about on the internet into a living, but yeah, for 20 the remainder of 2020 and 2021, I'm gonna give it a whirl. I'm not monetized on YouTube yet. I don't have anywhere near enough followers because for lots of reasons. I'm not quite a pro at this. I'm just kind of a guy muddling through and doing my best, and also a lot of the stuff that people seem to watch just doesn't interest me. I don't have a whole lot of interest in like getting 14 copies of Amazing Spider-Man 361 and sending them all to CGC to see which ones come back in 9.8. That just isn't my thing. It bores the crap out of me. I do like opening mystery boxes, as you might be able to see if you read or watch any of my content. And so I'm going to keep doing that. There's only so much of that I can do too before it gets kind of ridiculous and a strain on the wallet, because in order to open mystery boxes, I have to buy the mystery boxes. And in order to afford the mystery boxes, I have to sell a lot of what comes out of them. And that's kind of a fickle thing. Not all of it sells. And that's okay. And I also don't want to turn into the guy that just runs like comic book auctions or just shows up in those. I'd like to actually talk about comics and comics I've read and stuff like that. And again, a lot of this stuff that people find interesting is for monetization purposes. Doesn't interest me a ton. I will take advantage of like comic book speculation, and I enjoy collecting some key comics, but I don't really have the time, the resources, the energy, the knowledge to talk about comic speculation as a as a topic a lot. I'm not familiar when like the first appearance of Agatha Harkness was, and why you should hunt down Fantastic 493 because she might show up as a younger version in the new WandaVision series. Well, there you go. There's my tidbit. I did a little research for this, but actually, and Fantastic 493 is not the world's cheapest book, but again, I can do some of that, and I will. But I'd also like to talk about why I like comics and why I like reading them, and what ones I like reading and what ones I don't, and the growth on this channel has been great. I've made some friends in the past year that I never expected to, and the channel's grown tremendously. Not as quick as some folks. Again, like I mentioned, but that's okay. I'm taking the slow and sort of steady path, and I hope that you friends that I've made will come along for the ride. And yeah, I'm gonna have to at some point, if I hit 1,000 followers and I hit the requirements, run ads. I'll try and make them as painless as possible. It'll probably be all ads for shaving your pubes or something. I don't know. The people that target comic book readers, or that whoever decides what comic ads to show in front of comic book videos. Yeesh, there's some interesting ones, or interesting choices being made by the advertisers or whoever decides all that. I don't know, because again, I'm not monetized yet. But I probably, will run ads. Just giving you a heads up if I ever get there. I'm gonna give some comics away along the way and that kind of stuff. I'm not gonna make a whole lot of grand proclamations for this upcoming year, because last time I did, I might have broken the planet. I mean, it's not my fault, probably. I don't think I have not quite that much influence, but you never know. Maybe I do. Maybe 2020 is all my fault. Sorry about that. Yeah. So, what I did accomplish in the past year that I think was good is I've pivoted, and like COVID made me realize that there's a chance I might somehow be able to turn this weird hobby that I enjoyed and at one time and had given up, and now I'm back to enjoying, into some kind of a living. It might be a hodgepodgey mishmash of stuff. There might be me making mystery boxes, or me selling some artwork or merchandise or auctions, and a combination of all these things, and that's fine, and that's great, and I'm happy to do it, and I'm willing to put in the work. Yeah, and like I don't know if it'll ever turn into a full time living, but I'm an optimist, weirdly, even in this world, and I'm gonna give it a whirl. So again, thank you for watching all of my crap, and especially this one where I went in with no script, obviously, and I've just decided to start talking over some whiskey at around midnight. Um, yeah. Also, I'm about at 400 followers. I'm not quite there. I probably will get there if the trends are an indication in the next couple days or so. So I'm gonna give something away. And what I'm giving away is not good or not great. It's this that's been sitting here. And if you've been watching just to like figure out why this is sitting here, well, now you know. I'm gonna give this to somebody. It's a crap book. I mean, it's got no significance. I don't know why it was slabbed in the first place. It's not worth a damn thing. I bought it out of a mystery box from Dave and Adam's Card World. Never ever go there. And I'm not trying to make this into a bitter video, but like, take a lesson from me and don't. Yeah, this thing cost me about 130 bucks. It's worth about 20, maybe in the slab. Outside the slab, it's like a $2 book. But I think it might be a reminder in a weird way to like go for your dreams or give something a try, because while I didn't make any money off of this, or didn't get a comic I wanted, or didn't get anything really good out of it, what this path and this box, not necessarily this box in specific, but like it did sort of is part of the process of me meeting the internet folks and gaining some friends on here and some of that kind of stuff. So one of you might appreciate it, and and whoever wins it, I'll throw a little something else in there too that might be a little bit better. That'll be kind of a surprise. But yeah, so there you go. That's the giveaway portion of this video, and I might not even label it as a giveaway video. I kind of just want to see who watches it and gets this far, and who will follow the next simple direction to win this thing if they really want it. So yeah, if you want this, it's pretty easy. Be a follower of mine. Hit the like button on this video. I don't care if you always do, but like it kind of helps the algorithm if you do a bit. And so hit the like button on this video. Be a subscriber. Hit the notification bell if you want. Then you'll know when I go live or when I make videos. I'm trying to do it at a fairly regular schedule. We'll see how that goes. And this is the most important part. Leave a comment down below, but not just any comment. Leave a comment with a personal goal you might have. It doesn't have to be super deep. I don't need to like probe into your insane psyche. Not that you're insane. Maybe. But yeah, just leave a comment with one of your goals, something you haven't accomplished yet that you hope to. It can be comic related. It can be a comic you hope to, a goal could define a comic. It can be something unrelated. It can be like, I hope to run a marathon. It can just be whatever. I hope to get out of bed and be productive and make it a goal. And in a week, let's say next Friday, the whatever the August, October, the whatever, I don't know, dates are hard. I'll make a video or I'll go live maybe, and I'll do a live whatever. I'm not sure yet, but I'll go to comment generator, random picker thingy, and I'll pick somebody. You don't have to be watching me live to win, but if your comment does not have some kind of goal in it, you're not gonna win. That's about it. I just want to that'll like let me know who's actually watching and who's paying attention and that kind of stuff. So yeah, there you have it. Leave a comment with a personal goal. Um, anyways, I hope to see you around. And I know this is rambly, and I know it's not my normal typical stuff. But if you make it this far, I appreciate it, and thank you for all the birthday wishes I've received thus far. It's great, and again, thank you for letting me be part of this comic community, and thank you for you know finding me interesting enough to watch, which is I never expected. So yeah, I hope you stay along for the ride next year. Stuff might change a little. I don't know. I can't predict that, but I do think I'll be a comic related YouTube channel in some regard for the foreseeable future, and I hope you enjoy that. If you have any ideas or want to collaborate, or have any notions about how I can turn this into a damn living, let me know, please. That'll be a separate comment, unless you say, "Hey Taylor, I'm willing to give you $1 million," and you put that in the comment. Then you might still get this crappy book. So that's about it, everyone. Thank you. Have a good day, and most importantly, don't be a dick.